Hello, hello, hello. Greetings, fellow adventurers. Today, we're embarking on an epic journey through one of the most enchanting and surreal landscapes on Earth. The video is put together from multiple trips I have taken visiting this park. If you're planning on a 1 or 2 day trip, this video will highlight my recommendation for Mesquite Sand Dunes, the Devil's Cornfield, the Devil's Golf Course, Artist Palette, 29 Mule Team, Badwater Basin, and up to Zabriskie Point and Dante's Viewpoint. If you're planning on visiting longer, episode 2 will cover additional places I recommend to visit, such as Eureka Sand Dunes, the racetrack, Uhebebek Volcanic Crater, and a couple of other hikes throughout the park. Buckle up as we dive into the heart of Death Valley National Park, where extremes meet and nature unfolds its mesmerizing wonders. We out here in Death Valley. The August 23 rains have finally gone in the ground, leaving all this behind. Now let's look at this truly unique and captivating destination, a place that defies expectations and challenges our perception of beauty, known for its extreme temperatures and striking landscapes. This is pretty neat. Check this out. Death Valley promises not only extreme landscapes and temperatures, but also a wealth of fascinating natural wonders. So let us begin our trip with our first stop, the mesmerizing Mesquite Flat Sand Dunes. Stretching for miles, these dunes create a surreal landscape that's straight out of a sci-fi movie. The shifting sands and ever-changing shape make it a photographer's dream. The dunes offer a sense of quiet serenity. Early morning or late afternoon visits allow for a more tranquil experience, with fewer crowds and a chance to appreciate the solitude of the desert landscape. The dunes also served as a filming location for the scenes in the original Star Wars trilogy. The dunes appeared as part of the planet Tatooine. So not far from Stovepipe Wells, you got the sand dunes. Mesquite Flats Sand Dunes. Parking lot and a lot of people walking out on the dunes. I recommend that you bring graders, the ones that you put over your shoe to prevent all the sand from coming into your shoe, because a lot of people are emptying their shoes from all the sand that enters it. So the best time to hike the dunes is early or late in the day. On a dawn hike, you may see tracks of nocturnal animals. Spanning 14 square miles across the widest part of Death Valley, these dunes are the best known and easiest to access in the park. The highest dune is about 1 mile from here, but many dunes can be crossed from here. There are no trails in the dunes, so you're free to explore on foot wherever you please. Sand is everywhere in the desert, but sand dunes are not. For sand to gather in the dunes, it takes 3 things: a supply of sand, strong wind, and something to slow that wind. Sand erodes from the mountains around that valley. The winds from the north carry sand down to the valley until they hit the bulk of Tucky Mountain towering behind you, causing the sand to collect at its foot. Southerly winds form a huge eddy in the leeward side of the same mountain, adding even more sand. The sand shifts with every windstorm, but the dunes are trapped in place. Deceptive desolation. Sand dunes appear lifeless at a glance, but below the surface, the dunes provide precious water and escape from extreme temperatures. The animals go underground to escape surface temperatures of nearly 200 Fahrenheit, 93 Celsius. Most animals escape to underground dens. It's a very, very nice view out there. It is a long walk, but for most people, this is it, near the parking lot. And then there are some people over there as well. I don't know if you can see. There they are. Now I did try using snowshoes, and actually, believe it or not, it worked really well. I will include a little bit in this video, but it definitely made walking super easy all the way out to the top of those hills up there, right there. So if you have snowshoes, I recommend using them. And that's me. Whether you're an early riser catching the sunrise, or a sunset chaser capturing the dunes bathed in golden hues, Mesquite Flat is a canvas that transforms with the colors of the desert sky. This is a popular spot for photographers, especially during sunrise and sunset. The low angle of the sun accentuates the ripples and textures of the dunes, creating a play of shadows and light that adds to their photographic allure. That's failed. The view from here is amazing. The walk here is long and arduous, so don't do it unless you're on a 2-day trip where you can take the time and enjoy the shifting of the shadows on the dunes along the way with the way the sun shines. I don't even know. Like, it's an experience you gotta experience for yourself, but only if you're on a 2-day trip. As I leave the dunes behind, I proceed to the Devil's Cornfield. It's a place where numerous arrowhead plants dot the landscape. These plants, resembling cornstalks, contribute to the area's unique and eerie aesthetic. So the Devil's Cornfield is, in my opinion, a hidden location that people don't necessarily realize they're missing, because this is all there is to stop, and a small sign. So driving off-road in that valley permanently damages the landscape. Stay on well-paved roads. Are these not cool or what? So what are we looking at here? A hardy desert shrub that can withstand the extreme conditions of that valley. The plants have a vertical and spindly growth pattern, creating the impression of a cornfield from a distance. So after leaving the cornhole down there, excuse me, we reach an area where it says elevation sea level. And down there is Badwater Basin. So it's supposed to be sea level, but we're still 21 feet under, so maybe up there? Let's take a moment and look at the map on where we're coming from and where we're heading the rest of the video. From Ridgecrest, if you follow the 178, there is a place out here, somewhere here, called Chona Pinnacles that I'll make a separate video for. You just follow the road, and somewhere here is the sign for Death Valley. That's 1.5 hours. You go over the mountain, and as you come down to Stovepipe Wells, that's total 2 hours. You also have the sand dunes, and so far the Devil's Cornfield that you've seen, and then we continue our way down to Borax Works, Harmony Borax Works, and Furnace Creek, where you have two options. One of them is to go up on the mountain towards the Briskey's Point, or coming down towards Badwater Basin. I will first go towards Badwater Basin and then show you Zabriskie's Point and Dante's View. So we reached Harmony Borax and Mustard Canyon, but you'll have to come here to see it. Another spot you must stop is the Devil's Golf Course. It is not too far of a drive, and it is on a dirt road, so just drive careful if you're in a small car. Why you shouldn't drive off-road? Hope you can see out here that only the devil could play golf, hence the name, the Devil's Golf Field. I don't think I've seen this much salt. It's quiet enough, but I'm not actually hearing the salt cracking. Okay, so you gotta listen really carefully. Can you hear it? Oh, that's not that. I do recommend visiting in the winter because even now it's 63 Fahrenheit outside and it's December. If you're visiting more than one national park, I recommend that you get the annual pass. Furnace Creek has some campgrounds and the visitor center, and you also have a pretty expensive hotel up there. So what we have there is a little oasis, and last time I checked the prices were about $7.40 per night. Now if you choose to stay at my Airbnb instead of here, message me the word Adventure for Eureka and get 25% off. You heard it right, 25% off. Save yourself 3.5 miles by seeing Artis Palette Road on the way back from Badwater Basin. It got a little muddy. We're now at 309 feet below sea level. Isn't this amazing? Look at that reflection. It's what you call priceless. And there's a bunch of salt here. Badwater Basin is currently flooded from the August 23 rain, so I recommend viewing this from Dante's View. And somewhere on that mountain it says sea level. So I decided not to sit in traffic at Badwater Basin. I'll include some footage from when I was there previously. And as far as Artist Drive, Shigaru.
Interno deep. Anam laci koji deep. Hát azt nem lehet így egy pár fényképpel csak úgy visszaadni, hogy hol jársz.
Again, Artist Drive is one-way, single-lane road which twists and turns. Hope when you visit, the weather is nicer so that you can be dazzled by the artist's palette. This is where nature has wielded its paintbrush, creating a palette of vibrant colors on the rocks. The minerals in the soil paint a masterpiece that's both surreal and breathtaking. You'll feel like you stepped into an alien world, where the very earth beneath your feet is a living canvas of colors. And in case you were wondering why the color of the car changes throughout the video, it's because, like I said, this video has been put together for multiple trips over the past 5 years. So let's continue our journey, because no journey through Death Valley is complete without a visit to Zabriskie Point and Dante's View. One of these weekends I'll end up camping out so I can also check out Golden Canyon that's coming right up in front of us. So yeah, stay tuned because I'll try to put all that in here. So we got some wildlife. Oh, look at that cute guy. Now we're back at the intersection where I'm gonna turn off, and for the first time check out Zabriskie Point. It's 3:30 in the afternoon, so the sun should be setting here soon. And yeah, hang in there. Be there in a minute. To come back and explore this area a little more. Just a little more. Not sure where the trail starts, but there's definitely a trail up there. Because there's people up there. This is cool. This is really cool. Because as the sun sets, the rugged badlands come alive with their warm glow. It's a vantage point that offers a sweeping panorama of the park's diverse landscape. Parklands lots are not very big. Could use some expansion to accommodate more people. Now I just want to see Dante's View, and then it's time to go home. So 29 Mule Team Canyon is up here that I will also have to come back and explore another time. Just turned off onto Dante's View. There is a potential flash flood area. It's about 13 miles to the viewpoint, so let's see if we can catch the sunset. I have officially reached 1,000 miles on my Subaru Crosstrek 2024 Wilderness Edition. Turtle Crossing. Probably my favorite part in that valley so far. Look at that view. Just look at that. Look at that. Wow. I gotta come back. I'll have to come back. Look at that. Just look at that. That's Badwater Basin. This is so cool. Not all who wander are lost. I got the sunset. Not gonna see that often at Badwater Basin, having water. Watching the sunset behind the horizon, casting its warmth, is an experience that etches into my memory. Merry Christmas. Dante's View in Death Valley National Park. That's pretty cool. And there you have it, fellow adventurers. Death Valley National Park. A land of extremes, contrast, and an unparalleled beauty. If you haven't already, add Death Valley to your bucket list. Like and subscribe for more epic adventures, and remember, the world is full of wonders waiting to be explored. Until next time, see you soon.